Well, I am in Scottsdale, Arizona for Prepper Fest, and it is Thursday afternoon, 0030 Zulu, and I'm going to head down and see if I can tune into the AmRRON HF voice net, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to go out to the pool area, set up the Tecsun PL-880 and long wire antenna and see what happens.
This is KB6YAV and I will be your net control operator for this evening's net. This net meets every first and third Thursdays of the month at 0030 Zulu on a frequency of 14.242 megahertz, upper side band plus or minus QRM. This is a directed net. Please hold any transmission until asked to do so. Our net word of the week is AmRRON stands for American Redoubt Radio Operators Network. AmRRON stands for the American Preparedness Radio Network. We are a group of amateurs preparing for emergencies and worst-case scenarios by developing a network of communicators using all forms of communication such as CB, FRS, MURS, and the Internet, in addition to all amateur modes and frequencies. Frequencies other than those allocated to AM are referred to as the Channel 3 project. All non-AM radio operators will use Channel 3 or the common frequency designated for that channel for whatever type of radio you are using. All Channel 3 check-ins can be made over the Internet by emailing AmRRON at radio3readout.com.
Okay, hearing nothing, moving on to District 1. Any station, District 1, call sign.
Well, I'm pretty excited. I have been working on this for a long time. You can hear the AmRRON net in the background right now. This is the 20-meter HF voice net. Meets on the first and third Thursday of every month at 0030 Zulu. And for clarification, that's the first full week of the month. And I think that's caused some confusion for folks in the past, but it's not necessarily the first Thursday, but it's the first Thursday of the first full week of the month. And I'm really excited. So I've been working on this for a while, and I think it's an important skill for anybody that's interested in preparedness, is communications. And I've been trying to make this video because I think it's important, even if you don't want to be a ham radio operator and maybe be someone who's talking on the radio, listening is probably the most critical skill, and listening to gather information and keep yourself informed. So I travel all the time with my shortwave radio and antenna. I've been setting it up. I feel really comfortable with that, and I've got it set so I can pretty much put it up anytime in all different situations, so it's pretty flexible. I'm going to give you a quick view of what I've done here. So I'm in the pool area of the hotel that we're staying at, and up on this, kind of hard to do this, up on that palm tree right there on the trunk, I've got some paracord that is supporting my antenna that is run out to the back of that post that's around the pool. And I've got my 100-foot long wire up right now plugged into the radio. So I'll turn the camera around and give you a view of those three connections. So the pool, fence, the tree, and then my radio, and then we'll listen in again on the net. In this case, I'm just using the ring eye, some paracord that's supported on the post of the fence around the pool. I have these nylon barrel slides at each end of the antenna that I can move up and down as needed to provide some extra stability and support if I've got some other paracord guys that I'm using just to keep the antenna elevated. And then looking down the wire, you can see it's supported on that tree down there, and then I'm just working on that little table down at the very end, right at the door. All right, so here's the other end, and I'm using some paracord to the tree and a barrel slide, and then this wire is heading over to the radio. Now the wire hooks into the radio at that port right there.
South Carolina, we copy loud. Thank you very much. Good check-in.
sun is going down here in Scottsdale, and beautiful sunset, and I'm just pretty excited. Finally tuned into the AmRRON HF voice net. Now I know I can do it, and I know my equipment works. I think sometimes my problem has been either location, band propagation, etc. But small rig that I can take with me everywhere, fits in my briefcase or suitcase, and I'm good to go. I know that I can tune in, and that's the most important thing. If you're going to participate in a net, you've got to dedicate yourself to be on frequency and listening when that net starts up. Check out AmRRON, AmRRON.com.
Okay, WRQ, we have you checked in. Thank you very much.
This frequency is in use.
Wow, I did it. I am really excited. Finally tuned into the AmRRON HF voice net, and most importantly, I was able to copy the net word of the week, which is a way that you can verify that you are picking up the net. So I'm pretty excited. I think I can end this video series on shortwave communication and using a long wire antenna. So I'm going to wind this guy up and head on back into the hotel. I'm pretty excited. All right, 73.